everyone. This is Nevada Governor Steve Sisolak. I'm so sorry I couldn't join you in person for this event, but I'm so glad to be able to speak to you virtually. 3 years ago, when none of this innovation ecosystem existed yet, I delivered the opening remarks at UNLV's Innovation Showcase at the Konami Casino Lab on campus. I delivered an important message to students embarking on entrepreneurial careers. Many of you are going to fail, and that is actually an important part of this process. Stay the course, stay resilient, and invent Nevada's future. We are relying on you. A year and a half ago, I delivered the opening remarks at the grand opening of Blackfire Innovation at the Harry Reid Research and Technology Park by observing that Blackfire Innovation will create opportunities for collaboration between industry and academia that simply aren't possible on many college campuses today. Today, that is exactly what we are celebrating, a collaboration between the Hughes Center, one of our most prestigious business communities, and our UNLV academic community. Many UNLV students have had brilliant ideas that can transform Southern Nevada, but lack the complete business ecosystem to support them. Now, the UNLV Incubator gives these bright students a place to go. It incubates their ideas, transforming them into tomorrow's businesses, tomorrow's jobs, tomorrow's economy. Alongside so many of our top business leaders here at the Hughes Center, UNLV students will learn and apply their knowledge by patenting, exporting, and diversifying our economy to lead the way and to make us more resilient when our future economic downturns come our way. I am so excited for this grand opening, and I look forward to all the great ideas and innovations that will emerge from this incubator. Thank you all, and have a great night.
Welcome, everyone. Hi, I'm Vivienne Kwong, and I'm Director of Portfolio Management at EQ Office. On behalf of EQ Office, I would like to thank those of you who are here in person today to help mark this special occasion. And for those of you who are watching through the live stream, wherever you're watching from, I hope you're staying safe and healthy. I would also like to acknowledge and give a special thank you to the members of the UNLV Senior Leadership Team, as well as the Nevada System of Higher Education Board of Regents here in attendance today. We're here to celebrate and unveil a one-of-its-kind student-focused incubator. It is a collaboration between UNLV, EQ Office, and Blackstone Launchpad, and hosted here at the Hughes Center. Before our official ribbon cutting, I would like to present a few important people who had made this moment and this project possible. They're going to speak a little bit more about the incubator, about what it means to the students, to UNLV, and also to the Las Vegas community as a whole. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Lisa Picard, CEO of EQ Office.
Thank you, Vivienne. And thank you, everybody. This is really a beginning story. And it's a beginning of really quite an awesome adventure. And I got to give a little bit of the origin story here, because really 3 years ago, we sat on this property, looking at this property, and looking at the bones of what was here and realizing we had something really special. We were in the center of it all. We were in the center of tech explosion, hospitality, gaming, entertainment, and also with the strong presence of UNLV. And we said, what really needs to happen here is a really strong vision for this property. And so we thought about it and we said, gosh, this could really be the catalyst between academics, innovation, and industry. And so that's where we started. We also then learned that UNLV had a phenomenal program, an incubator program, where they got students and faculty together to innovate ideas on the future of technology, entertainment, hospitality. And we thought there was just this perfect opportunity to blend it all together. And now, with really sort of the hard work of so many people, Hughes Center is a physical platform. It's a physical platform where digital platforms are coming together. It's a physical platform where education and innovation is coming together, where academics can be shared with industry. And I think what certainly I've learned through this pandemic, and many of us have probably learned, is that growth and learning really aren't studied in a book. It's not pushed in a channel online. It's really through the experiences and the collaborations that we have with people. It's through our own individual experiences outside of ourselves. And so just to quickly close, I want to first thank all of our partners. Thank you for your passion, your time, your energy, your dedication to bringing this forward. And I want to just sort of reinforce how important this is to also EQ our mission to really regenerate existing assets and also our communities, and to really preserve the local culture and bring humanity to the workplace. And really, I want to, this goes out to really the students of the incubator, both current and future. May you really innovate and accelerate your ideas here and launch them into this community of Las Vegas. So thank you. I want to introduce Rob Harper, Senior Managing Director at Blackstone.
All right, thank you, Lisa. So I could not be more excited to stand here today for the opening of this and welcome UNLV into the Blackstone Launchpad network. It's a really exciting day for us. And a huge thank you to UNLV for the trust that you've put in us to locate this new important incubator project at our asset here, Hughes Center. As part of my job, I oversee our real estate asset management in the Americas, and I have the distinct pleasure of working at the asset level with our teams on the ground, with our portfolio companies across the country as we manage our investments, we manage our portfolio, and importantly, we invest in the communities in which we own assets. The opening here of both the Blackstone Launchpad and also the UNLV Incubator really shows our enthusiasm and our conviction in the city of Las Vegas. The growth here in the city over recent years has been nothing short of remarkable. We're big believers in the future of Las Vegas, both as a leading tourist destination, but also a place where innovative ideas and technologies can come to life. And I think the unique experiences that Las Vegas offers provides a great creative ecosystem where new products and ideas can be developed. Now, as a real estate investor, Blackstone is no stranger to the area. We've been investing in Las Vegas and Nevada for over 20 years. Today, Blackstone Real Estate owns billions of dollars of investments across Nevada in gaming, hotels, logistics, multifamily, and of course, office here. Our portfolio companies, I think importantly in the state of Nevada, employ more than 5,000 people locally. And that strong resiliency and growth that we've seen in Las Vegas and Nevada that I mentioned earlier, that's really why we want to be here, why we want to invest our time here, our energy, our resources, and also to invest to improve the properties that we own in the community. For instance, at the Cosmopolitan Casino, we've invested over $500 million of capital improvements into the property to create what is now a world-class resort property. At World Market Center, we recently opened a new Expo Center as an expansion of that project. We invested more than $100 million to build the new facility. And other investments that we have in the community include the Bellagio, Mandalay Bay, and the MGM Grand, all iconic resort assets on the Strip that we're proud to be associated with. But of course, Las Vegas today is about a lot more than just hotels. Our investments in other real estate asset classes in the state are indicative of a larger, more diverse ecosystem and economy that's evolved here over recent years. Now, in the office sector, we work closely with our portfolio company, EQ Office, all over the country to create some really unique workplaces. And we fully recognize that today it's very crucial for the workplace to be a destination where people really want to go and thrive and do their best work. And the addition of programs like these here that we're announcing at Hughes Center today, they only make the campus that much more vibrant, dynamic, and desirable. So when we see the type of activity that we're seeing in Las Vegas, it really makes us want to be a part of the community and deepen our involvement and relationships in those communities through initiatives such as those that we're announcing today that we're, again, really proud of. So I want to thank all of you for being here, for your support. We're super excited about the future of Las Vegas. We want to continue to be a part of it and be a part of the community. And of course, we very much look forward to the innovation and creativity that's going to happen here and look forward to see what comes out of this over the next several years. Now with that, it's my honor to introduce the president of UNLV as the next speaker, President Whitfield. Thank you.
Thank you, and good afternoon. I'm thrilled to be here today to formally open UNLV's Innovation Incubator here at the Hughes Center. This amazing new space will provide our ability to leverage UNLV's research and academic programs to help our diverse student body thrive in the world of entrepreneurship. And it's located in a premier business hub that's very close to UNLV, that both expands the footprint of the university and provides access to real networking opportunities and job prospects for our students. Even though the doors have not yet opened, the incubator has already generated great interest and excitement among our many students. Many of them have already engaged in this critical phase of the innovation process and are ready to take advantage of the synergies that this space will provide. A real-world application in this space is already underway, as we're just about ready to launch the first ever President's Innovation Challenge. This is going to put the talent, ingenuity, and entrepreneurial spirit of our undergraduates and graduate students on full display as they work together on innovative solutions to real problems in Southern Nevada. I am so proud of the work UNLV is doing to create high-impact partnerships like this one. Partnerships that have the potential to solve challenges in the business sector and the Las Vegas community, while at the same time creating opportunities for our students. Thank you, Blackstone and EQ, who supported this wonderful, wonderful initiative. These partnerships also happen through the dedication of our hardworking and innovative faculty and staff, and their collaborations with the private sector to support existing industries, attract new companies, spur innovation, and foster entrepreneurship. I want to give a very special thank you to Bernhard and Robert Rippee for leading this charge. I can't wait to learn more about the ideas our students will bring to life here in the coming months, and what challenges they will tackle and what successes they will celebrate. I'm very excited to be able to watch what Rebels make happen. With that, I'd like to introduce my Vice President for Economic Development, Bernhard.
Thank you, President Whitfield. Thank you, Vivienne, for being a champion from the very, very beginning. Our friends at Blackstone, our friends at EQ. We've built something unprecedented here in Southern Nevada, and I should know, I'm a fifth-generation Southern Nevadan. We have now built a university-driven innovation ecosystem that serves not only our university community, but our community more broadly as we seek to diversify this economy and to answer the call, really, from this community that's been so devastated by the economic ravages associated with COVID-19. And here in this building, we will innovate our way out. And we'll have all sorts of amazing student stories to report here in short order. But I want to talk a little bit about our most sacred relationship, and indeed our most sacred possession, really, as a university. What this building will do is it's going to extend the life of the very special relationship that we hold most dear, and that is the student-university relationship. That was a relationship that typically and historically lasted 4 years. And after 4 years, we gave you your diploma, we said congratulations, and so long. Now, our best and brightest, our students that are in Rama Venkat's engineering program and who have won the senior design project, our students that are in Glenn Novak's architecture program that have won their senior design competitions, they have a place to go. They can come here to the new UNLV Incubator after they've graduated and watch as their ideas turn into businesses, their businesses then turn into community leaders, and as we spread the UNLV love all throughout the community. So once more, what used to be a 4-year relationship now, thanks to this facility, turns into a 6-year relationship, perhaps, an 8-year relationship, perhaps. Maybe folks go on to run big businesses over at Blackfire, our accelerator at the Harry Reid Research and Technology Park, but together we are a rebel cavalry answering the call to serve this university and this community in ways that we've never been able to do before. I also think it's important to point out that something that so many of us, and I know so many of you who are watching, this is an area of concern historically, we've always worried that we're losing so many of our best and brightest students. And I want to share with you one final story to illustrate the way in which that is no longer the case. Russ Logan is a student who graduated from UNLV several years ago, and he and 2 other UNLV graduates from our engineering program, again under Dr. Venkat, under our business program, I know Dean Sanders is here as well. They graduated from these programs, and they graduated with a focus on technology and computer science. And of course, when you graduate in 2012 from UNLV in those fields and you want to invent something, you want to create something brilliant and technological, they headed to Silicon Valley. They went to Silicon Valley because, of course, they went to Silicon Valley. That's where you went. That's where you go when you have those kinds of ideas. Well, now Russ and his team at the Artificial Intelligence Foundation, their motto is AI for the benefit of humanity, are going to live here, are going to build their business, an artificial intelligent avatar business, here. And one of the things that they will reveal very shortly, and I know President Whitfield's very excited about this, is a President Whitfield app, where you can bring up on your phone a conversation that's really like FaceTime and talk with the president about your most pressing needs in a way that once more is driven by UNLV students, the likes of which we used to lose in a brain drain that no longer is going to happen, thanks to, once more, the generosity of Blackstone, the generosity of EQ and the Hughes Center, in allowing us to bring our rebel community here into your backyard. So once more, thank you very much. And it's now my pleasure to introduce somebody who can really talk about some of the student activities that will take place here, Dr. Robert Rippee. Dr. Robert Rippee is a former Navy fighter pilot, turned Las Vegas Strip innovator and executive, turned UNLV president. Dr. Rippee recently received his PhD in innovation and higher education and is going to talk to us a bit about some of the students who will be residing here. Please join me, Dr. Rippee.
Thank you, Bo, and thank you, Vivienne and EQ office for this amazing opportunity. I am so grateful to EQ, to EQ Launchpad, to the university itself, but most importantly, to our students. I see something in them from the very first day I came to work here, a magic. It's called an idea. You know, they say innovation is a three-step process. It begins with an idea. The second step is an incubation. And that's when you take the idea and you turn it into a business. The third step is a scaling, and that's taking that business and taking it into the marketplace. We have students today who've come up with extraordinary ideas. Some of those ideas can spawn new industries in the state. Some of them can spawn solutions to significant problems that we face here. I am so proud of them. I'm honored to work with them, and they continue to amaze me every day. They are tackling big problems, and that's not just hospitality and gaming. We work with students across the campus in the sciences, in fine arts, in liberal arts, in the law school. Whoever has a solution to a problem, we want to work with them. We want to hear from them and bring the best and the brightest of those into our ecosystem where we're going to help them to become a business. So I'm so proud to be a part of the opening of this today. We actually started with our first incubator, and we've got our first 12 students and the first 4 teams that are working in the space now. And they're working on those models, on how to take those ideas to the marketplace, on the various aspects of what it takes to be a business and how you obtain funding and the regulatory hurdles you may face. But at the end of that for them is a new opportunity, a different path. I liked what Bo was talking about when he said, you know, the relationship with a student has typically been 4 years, and then we handed them a diploma, said, congratulations, best of luck to you. Well, now we hand you the diploma and say, you've got a great idea, let's go do something with it. And with that, I want to thank everyone for joining me today at this really great occasion. Some of my students are here today. I see Otis over there, so I hope you get a chance to meet some of them. And thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you for this wonderful facility.
Thank you, Dr. Rippee. It was great to hear from you. I'm Erica Locke. I'm the Vice President of the Blackstone Charitable Foundation and the Blackstone Launchpad. As many of you know, Blackstone itself was an entrepreneurial endeavor. So entrepreneurship has been a core value of our firm. It's this innovation mindset that our people have led to the incredible growth of the company and where we are today. So Launchpad is a student entrepreneurship program created in 2009 in response to the global financial crisis. We are investing in the next generation of job creators. Since then, we've grown the Launchpad to reach over 1 million students over 46 campuses. And we support students at every level of the venture creation process, whether it's an idea or they're out raising capital. The innovation, skill set, and support of young entrepreneurs is crucial to our economy. And our students have made it to Y Combinator, Techstars, Forbes 30 Under 30, and even on Shark Tank. We recently made a decision to expand the program. We wanted to reach more students because entrepreneurial skills are vital for career mobility. And we wanted Launchpad students not only to get good jobs, but to go further, faster. And so this year, we made a critical commitment in Launchpad's history with $40 million to reach 75 schools over the next few years, focusing on colleges and universities with a majority diverse population. We also announced new programming focusing on entrepreneurial competencies so students can build the key skills and mindsets from creative problem solving to financial modeling. And so far this year, we've rolled out expansions to HBCUs in Atlanta, 9 schools across the City of New York system, and this morning, we're excited to announce our partnership with UNLV and the College of Southern Nevada. Here at UNLV, we'll bring together the entrepreneurship departments, faculty, students, and connect UNLV's entrepreneurial ecosystem to a global network that provides support for aspiring innovators, investors, inventors, and creators. The UNLV Incubator, the Troche Entrepreneurship Center, and the Blackstone Launchpad will be the home for next-generation companies and careers. All of those you've heard from today have spoken to the growth in Las Vegas and its role as a center for innovation. It's a great fit for Launchpad to have a presence here at UNLV as Blackstone continues to show its commitment to Las Vegas and a broader mission of supporting economic growth and career opportunity. We hope many of you can get involved as mentors, advisors, or supporters. And for students, please stop by the Launchpad. We are expecting great things. Thank you, and back to you, Vivienne.
Thank you to all the speakers, and for those of you who are watching through the live stream, we're going to begin our official ribbon cutting.
Shuffle, here we are. Don't run.
Thank you again, everyone. For those of you who are here today, please continue to join us in the celebration out at the park.